Long ago, in the Red Mountains of Eritrea, there lived a warrior named Alam, a man whose name struck both pride and fear into every heart. Alam fought for his people with unmatched courage, but his victories came at a terrible cost. Villages burned, rivers ran dark with blood, and the cries of the fallen echoed in his dreams. When the final war ended, Alam returned home to find nothing left, his family gone, his village turned to dust. Alone, he climbed to the highest mountain and cried to the heavens, "If I must die, let it not be before I find peace for what I've done." The mountain answered. A cold wind rose, and from the mist came 3 spirits, pale as moonlight and older than the earth. Their voices spoke as one. "You seek peace? Then you shall live until you find it." They touched his forehead, and Alam felt the warmth of life lock itself inside him. Like a prison he could never escape. Years became decades. Decades became centuries. Empires rose and fell around him. He saw new kings, new wars, new faiths, but he remained. His hair turned white, his face wrinkled like cracked earth, but his body would not die. He tried to fight again, hoping death would take him in battle, but blades shattered against his skin. He leapt into rivers, into fire, even into the sea, yet each time he awoke, alone, on the sand, the mountain wind whispering, "Not yet." Soon, Alam became a wandering ghost among men, not dead, not alive. People called him the walker of the desert, for wherever he passed, the air grew heavy and the birds fell silent. One night, under a blood-red sunset, he met a young shepherd lost in the dunes. The boy, trembling, asked, "Old man, why do you walk alone in this endless desert?" Alam looked at him with eyes tired from 1,000 years and replied, "Because I made a promise to the mountain, to live until I found peace." The boy frowned. "And have you found it?" The warrior looked toward the dying sun. "Peace," he said softly, "is not found in silence or in death. It is found in forgiveness. And I have never forgiven myself." He turned, walking into the wind until his figure blurred with the sand. When the boy looked again, the old man was gone, and in the distance, the mountains seemed to bow beneath the storm. They say to this day, travelers sometimes meet an old man wandering the desert of Eritrea. He asks one question, his voice barely more than a whisper carried by the wind. "Have you found peace?" And if you cannot answer, he will vanish, leaving footprints that lead nowhere.